Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I've got some really cute moulds here and we're going to try and do them today. Sorry, I am a bit distracted. My kids are downstairs and one of them's a bit grumpy today, so I'm just listening out to make sure there's no trouble. But yeah, back to the video. I've got these really cute moulds and they're shaker moulds, and I know I said before when I've done this before that I wouldn't do shaker moulds again because the last time I did them, or did I say that? I can't remember, but I said something along the lines of I wasn't very happy with the shaker moulds because, well, the last ones didn't go quite right, but these ones, I hope, are going to turn out a lot better because these adhesive parts have actually been cut out already for me. And it's going to be a lot better, and it's going to fit a lot better than what the ones I tried cutting out did, I hope. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. It's only, well, I'm not going to say it's a short video, but we're going to be mostly using UV resin today, I think. I was going to use fast cure, but I don't think you need fast cure for these. I think you can do these with UV resin. So that's what we're going to do, and hopefully I can do these right because I've never done these before and they are a bit different from the shaker moulds I've done before, so this is exciting. So let me get everything set up. I mean, I've got my moulds in it and my UV resin next to me, but I don't know what colours I'm going to do with these in yet, so just give me a minute to decide and we'll get on with it. Be right back. Okay guys, I've got loads and loads of colours here. We're gonna, I think, do a few. I might put you on a fast forward later, but I'll do a few in real time at the moment. I think I'm going to start with this one. So this one's kind of got like a, almost like a, what do you call it? What do you call it now? The name has escaped me. Camo look? Yeah, that's the word, camo look to it, but I want this camo look to be a bit more blue because blue's my favourite colour, so yeah, I'm gonna go with a bluey tone, I think, first of all. And I think I'll use one of these. Now, I just want this in these little spotty areas, so that's why I'm doing it with a little tip like this. Now, just remember that whatever mica powder touches the surface first is the mica powder that you're going to see on the other side. So if you get it anywhere that you don't want it, just get like a wipe or even one of these with some alcohol on it, and it'll clean it right up. Now I'm getting some down there and I don't want that down there. So I'm just going to carry on doing this. I'll put you on a short fast forward and we'll get this done. So I'll see you in a minute. that's all done now. I'm just going to clean all of the bits that I don't want the mica powder to be on up. It shouldn't be too hard, I don't think, because all these little bits are raised, so yeah, I can just like wipe it off quite easily, I think. Just clean it all off. I'm being very gentle with it, making sure I don't get the powder off where I don't want it as well, because it will take it off. And I'm just going to give it a tap, get all that extra mica powder off. Okay, nearly got it all clean. I have taken a bit off of places that I don't want it to be taken off of, but that's okay for now. I'll redo those bits in just a second. I'm just going to put some gloves on, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put just a bit of glitter around the edge. And I should have done that first, really, so that none of that mica powder got down there, so I'm going to do it now. We'll just put the top back on that so it doesn't fly everywhere. Let's see. You know what? I might put some silver flake in this. Uh-oh. Oh dear. That's not good. Have I got a spare one somewhere, perhaps? No, I do not. Right, okay, I'm going to have to take the lid off. The nibs got full of UV resin, it's all cured, so I'm just going to put a spot in there like that. That'll do, I think, just for the time being. I'll just put a slight bit of this in there as well. Oh god, that's a lot. I don't want that much. That should be okay. If you're working with silver foil, I would recommend wearing gloves before you start messing with it, just because it tends to, that's a bit too big, it tends to get stuck to you quite a bit, but with gloves it doesn't. So in my experience, and others I'm sure, it's better to wear gloves when you're dealing with this stuff, and that way it doesn't stick to you. I'm quite into my silver foil at the moment, actually. I've not used it for a long time, and then I used it the other day because well, I wanted it on my key holders that I did. And if you haven't seen that video, I will put it up in a tab at the top if you wanted to see that. They were very pretty, but they just didn't turn out the way I wanted them to, so I will be doing them again at some point. I reckon that's torn up enough. Right, so now I'm just excuse me. I'm just going to gently let it just go down there. Hopefully without going into the bits that I don't want it in. So far so good. It's going where I want it to. Oh gosh, not too much, not too much. Don't want it in those blue bits. See, the other thing with silver foil is it clumps sometimes, and when you pour in it, it just clumps together. So you just need to be really careful with it and just pour it really slowly, and that way it doesn't get clumpy. Nearly there, just this little bit to do. I don't want to get overzealous though. Okay, nearly there. Alrighty, I think that'll do. Okay, just even that out. That's looking good, right. Hopefully there's no bubbles in there. I don't want to squeeze it too much because I don't want that UV resin in those blue bits at all at the moment. Oh god, you nearly went in the blue bit. Right, I'm just going to pop this under for about maybe 3 minutes. I'll move that out of the way, I'll use it later. And I'll just give that a clean. You know what, I might do the same in here actually, because I quite like that look. I don't mind being messy at this point because I've not put any MICA powder or anything in here just yet. Just give it a little tease so it can go all the way around. Someone's slamming doors downstairs, probably my little toddler, Alex. I'm sorry if you heard that. I don't know actually what you guys hear on the camera until I actually get to editing, so I will apologise in advance if you hear any noise coming from downstairs. I don't think you'll hear much noise though, because this is quite this house has got quite thick walls, very thick walls actually. Okay, we're nearly there. Mr. Highland's looking after them while I'm here with you guys doing this video, so I'm very appreciative of him doing that because he's very supportive, and I don't know how I would do any of this without him, so yeah, it's very much appreciated every day. I thank nature every day for bringing him to me and me to him. You did a wee wee and a poo poo. I'm going to have to edit that out of my camera.
Come on.
Sorry guys, that was Alex, my toddler. Oh, he's sweet. He's very proud of himself at the moment because he's learning, he's doing his potty training and he's doing really well with it. He's having very minimal accidents, so yeah, I'm very proud of him. I might leave his voice in the camera actually, just because he's a cutie and I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud mama over here. Okay, I think this is about filled up nearly. Just going to put a bit more in. I think I've overdone it just slightly with making more up, but never mind, it'll get used. Cool, I think that'll do. I'm just going to give it a bit of a clean because I have made a little bit of a mess. Okay, I'll just give it a bit of a squish and then pop it under the light. Okay, this should be done by now. All cured up, I think, yep. Okay, right, the next thing I'm gonna do is get this back open and I'm going to just fix those bits that I have accidentally taken off with my wipe. So how's everybody's week been? How's everybody's weekend been? Mine's been a bit chaotic, but when is it not? We've been changing the plug sockets downstairs because the ones we have, I just didn't like them at all. So we've been trying to change them for a little while now, and the ones we tried to do the other day just weren't fitting right, and they didn't work right. So what we're going to do is we're going to get an electrician in to help us with those ones. Not just because we didn't like them, but the fact is they were looking a bit, I don't know, they just weren't looking very nice. They look like they've been there for a while. They need some, I just thought with get my words out, with this decorating, it just needed a fresh look, I think. Okay, that's that done. Right, what do I do now? What do I want to do now? I think I may put a bit of silver on as well. In fact, I might put silver around these bits. And don't worry if any of the silver goes in the blue bits, they will not be seen. because whatever touches the mould first is what is going to be seen on the other side. So yeah, don't worry about it. Making sure I get every nook and cranny, because I don't want any of those looking clear at all. I will need to give this a good shake in a minute, because I try using as minimal mica powder as I can, but sometimes it's just not happening. Okay, I think I've got all of it. Hopefully I did get all the blue back in so that none of that silver stays. On the blue bits. I think I've got it all. It looks cool. Right, what I'm going to do now is, hopefully that's not setting, it's not, that's okay. This is actually a good day to do UV resin because it's rainy, it's cloudy, there's not any sun out, so UV resin tends to take a bit more time to cure if the sun's not out, so it's a good day to do it. Alrighty, just give me a minute while I go and get, I need a bit of black. I don't want too much black because black and UV resin don't usually go hand in hand, so I don't want to overdo it with the black. I'm just going to put a really small amount in. Hopefully that'll do it, because I want that that bit to pop with that, because I used I forgot to tell you what I used in there, didn't I? I used this in the spots, the camo bit. It's blue Chameleon powder from Resin. I do love the Chameleon powders, I think they're absolutely awesome. Now, that is very pigmented, so I might have to do this bit by bit. Very thin layers when it's black. So I'm just gonna drizzle it on, hopefully. So I'll just do this one layer first and then I'll put another layer on. Alright, let me just spread that out. Not that one, this one. Look at all that silver. Now, you've got to be careful doing this because you might disrupt your mica powder. I think I can get a bit more in there without it causing any problems. So I'm trying to not, if I can help it, touch the mould at all. I'm just gently sweeping the surface just to get that black in all the nooks and crannies, because where resin hasn't gone before, it won't go willingly. You have to like tease it across, unless you've overfilled it, that is. Right, I'll just leave it there because I'm a bit worried about it not curing properly, so I'll put that on for 5 minutes and we'll start this one. I think I will do mica powder again with this one because I'm quite enjoying myself doing this. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks at the end. So this is the magenta chameleon powder. Beautiful colour. At some point in the near future, I'm hoping I can get some, they're called Tiny Turner pigments. Wendy from Toompish Craft is a partner with, I think the lady's name who makes those chameleon powders is called Emma. And you can get Tiny Turner pigments on Wendy's website as well. And they're absolutely amazing. The other thing I would like to try is, what they're called? Chrome powders. Let's Resin chrome powders. Because there is a red in there that is absolutely gorgeous. And I do mean gorgeous. And it's a true red as well. Because with not chameleon powders, with mica powders, it's very hard to get a true red. Really, really hard. I think it is with anything, really. Red's a very hard colour to get right. But, yeah, that chameleon powder, that red chameleon powder, absolutely is a true red. Beautiful colour. But yeah, Tiny Turner pigments and chrome powders, definitely, are my next go-to things to get. Because I've not tried either of those yet, and I'm only a small channel, and I don't get a lot of money to buy things, but I have told Mr. Highland that from now on, I am going to try different pigments from different companies instead of getting it from cheaper sources like Amazon and that, because you know, I want to support growing companies, and you know, because honestly the companies that people have mentioned in their videos, they're really good companies, or some of them are anyway. So I've seen. But yeah, I'd love to try them myself and see what I think about them, but I already know that I'm going to like the Tiny Turner pigments and the chrome powders. Because I've been using chameleon powders now for quite a long time. I've had them for a while and I love them to bits. Okay, let's see, what can I use for my next colour? You know what, why not? We'll do silver again, because it'd be interesting to see what this chameleon powder looks like with silver hints on it, and it'll go with the silver flake as well. I haven't even got to my animals yet. They are so adorable, those animals. Now, I am going to try and make this video as, well, not as short as possible, but I mean, I don't mind making long videos, but I'm not sure what you guys prefer. Do you prefer me making shorter videos, or do you prefer me making longer ones? Because I am quite flexible with both, really. My videos take as long as they take, you know. But I do try and, well, for collaborations I definitely make sure that they're short videos because I don't want to take over anybody else's time. Not all. I want to make sure everybody has their turn. And besides, when it comes down to it, people just leave my video anyway in collaborations and go to the next person's, which quite frankly I prefer, because if my video is going over, I don't want to be taking anybody else's time up. That's just not me. I have done it a few times, unfortunately, but it was not intentional. But yeah, it's not something I'm particularly fond of doing. So when it's collaborations, you will be getting shorter videos. But if it's just me on my own, I will give you longer ones if I can. That's if you want longer videos. Stop dripping. Oh my goodness, stop. I'm using low viscosity UV JDiction resin today. Well, for actually pouring anyway, I am. I wondered where my black was then. And also, can you tell me, do you like me jibber jabbering like this, or would you prefer the music? I mean, again, I'm flexible with either, because I do quite like my music, but at the same time, I do quite like talking to you all, so you tell me. Give me a comment down in the comment section and let me know what you prefer, because again, when I've got my respirator on and I'm doing epoxy, I can't really talk to you then because I've got the mask on. So that's when I do voiceovers. But if you do prefer me jibber jabbering like this on those videos as well, I can easily do it on the voiceovers. This is very pigmented again. I hope this cures quite well. I'll leave that there and I'll just pour the rest in here. I get very nervous with black UV resin because I have had experiences where the UV resin doesn't cure very well. And I know Let's Resin has a new black and white UV resin, and I do want to get it, but I can't right now because most of the money that comes in to our bank at the moment is concentrated on the house. I'll just leave that there for now. I'll put them both in actually. I'll just give that a, there we go. Again, I'll cure it for 5 minutes. And while that's curing, I'll make some more because that heart still needs filling. And then we'll get on with the animals. Try and put a little less in this time. Really am only putting a bit in. Okay, so we'll put that aside and we'll start doing the animals. I might do a kitty cat because I'm quite partial to kitty cats, and I'll do a teddy bear as well. Now the question is, what colour should I do the kitty cat and bear? I might do a grape coloured kitty cat because I kind of want that to go on the camo one. You know what, I might use my brush for this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just make all this one colour, and then when it comes out I will be adding some details to it. I think I might do the same with the teddy bear as well. Okay, that's the kitty cat nearly done. Just give that a... You see, so little mica powder comes out there, because I'm only using a very small amount. Now I think I've got it everywhere. I hope I have. If you guys don't know what this is, it's called a switching sponge. And what you do is when you're wanting to go to another colour, all you need to do is rub your brush on this and the spare mica powder will all come out. I might make, no. See, I'm trying to think what colours would go well together. I've got plum here, that might go well with the heart. I'm sorry if there's quiet moments in this, it's just when I'm concentrating I tend to just concentrate, and it's very hard to concentrate and talk at the same time for me. So I do apologise if there's any pauses in the talking and, you know, you're enjoying me prattle on all the time. There we go. Okay. Right. So I'll put them over here for the time being. Now I'm hoping, praying really, that this is all cured up properly. because of that black. I'm not sure if it will. Hopefully it has. Oh wow. A bit of overspill, but that's okay. That looks really cool. Really, really cool. And I think the black black has actually cured quite well. But what I will do is I'll put it under the light again for a bit longer, and after that I'm hoping it'll look great. What I might do is when it's finished curing up properly, I might put some high viscosity UV resin on all these and shine them up a bit, because I think that'd look cool. But yeah, that's that one anyway. All done, nearly. Right, let's get this one filled up. Again, I'll just try and put a thin layer of it in first, and I'll fill it up in a minute. Where's that other one? There it is. Okay, let's see if... I don't think I've got enough black. Not that I want to fill these up right away anyway. Just gonna pick it up and just roll it around, because honestly you do not want to do this in one big gulp, because I've done that and it just doesn't end well. So it's always good to do black UV resin in layers, definitely. And I've learnt that the hard way. There we go. Okay. That's that. That's the first layer done for that one. I just need to make up some more UV resin. Black UV resin, that is. Is that one still? No. That's all cured up. Like I said, it's this type of weather is good for UV resin because it doesn't cure up quite as fast, but eventually it will cure up because there's still UVs coming through the clouds, but it's just not as fast going as what it would be in the sun. Right, a bit more black, very, very slight bit. Okay. I'm sorry for my coughing. Don't know what's going on with me at the moment. Oh dear. My little boy's not happy. Okay, and again, just swivel it round a little bit. Oh, there's a bit of a bubble there. Get in the ears. Okay. Oh, I missed a bit down there. There we are. Right, let me just pop that bubble. There we go. Okay, that's the first layer. I think this one's cured up now. Put another layer on here. Swish it round. when you're swishing it around like this, just be careful you don't dislodge what you've already done, because that can be disastrous. Right, let me see if I'll just put one last layer on this heart, and then that should be it. Give that a swish. Gotta be careful at this point because it's nearly full to the brim. Get in there, get in there, get in there. There we go. Right. I'll move that out of the way. I think that's a bit backyard up now. Properly. We'll do the pussycat again. I think this is going to be a very long video, guys, so I'm sorry if you were wanting a short one. Don't think it's going to be a short one today. But if you did want a long one, then I think you got your wish. I need to make up a bit more. Okay. Swish it around, get in the ears. Okay, get in that ear, that's good. Okay, put this back on. Do the teddy bear again. So, you know the process now, so I'm going to put you on a short fast forward just so this video doesn't get overly long. And once I'm done, we'll get to the detail work. So I'll be right back. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to all of my subscribers and everyone viewing, liking, commenting and sharing my videos. And if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe you would consider doing so. I have got QR codes popping up on the screen if you are watching from the TV. I'm hoping that you would consider subscribing. It is only a click away and it does help my channel grow. This is the end of the video now, and I will see you all on Saturday. Have a good week. Have a good rest of your week, guys. See you later.